Hey guys, what's up? Vanie0295 coming at you today to talk about heat. Now, I was asked to do this video. I am not a professional. I do not own a license to do here. I have just been talking about my experience, my journey here on YouTube, and I was asked to give my input on with me for a while. You know that in the beginning of my journey, I did not use heat at all because, like a lot of naturals, I was afraid of using heat. I remember the first time I flat ironed my hair, it was around year 2, and I was hoping and praying that I did not get heat damage because I saw all those different videos of girls who flat iron their hair, and then when they go to wash it out, they had like straight pieces. So I was like so afraid. And I had one of my girlfriends do it, so listen, I was scared. All right. But over the years, I've just been, not necessarily carefree, but I just adopted a philosophy of it is just here. So if I did get heat damage, I would have cut it off. I've cut my hair so many times over the years of here being on YouTube. I was going to cut it off when I even had colored and got color damage, and I made a video, don't color your hair, because it does dry out your hair. And, I think color is even more dangerous than heat, at least in terms of, my experience. But, I did manage to revive my hair from color damage. But let's stick to heat. So I've gotten a little bit more confident with using heat. So I went from, using it none at all to once when I was 2 years, and then once or twice for the year. And then I think around year 4 or year 3, year 4, I started doing a lot of tension blow drying to my hair. So when I was going to do my stretch routine using the blow dryer, I've shared so many videos on that technique, so it's there for you guys to watch. But I do use a tension blow dry, so I would just hold my hair taut, hold the blow dryer at a good distance away from my hair, and I would blow dry it. I've done that a lot. When I say how often, like right now there's no set way. Sometimes I practice the stretching with heat. Sometimes I stretch my hair with no heat. But let me say, in the last few months, because my toe has been broken, I find that keeping my hair stretched with heat was very vital, okay, because I could not stand up, for any significant amount of time to do my hair. I didn't want to, so I was going to the hair salon and get my hair flat ironed. And so I did that, for the last 2 months. I was getting my hair flat ironed. Do I recommend that? No, because I think you need to give breaks between your hair. And I say that if you're going to go to a stylist, my tips on that would be to interview your stylist. Don't just sit at someone's chair and, you don't ask them, what type of flat iron they have. What is the temperature that they use? Do they know about heat damage on natural hair? Like you actually have to interview them. Ask them about, even to say like, how often do you think I should flat iron my hair? And if they say, oh, you could do it every wash, then okay, run for the hills, because I don't think that that's a good thing. Another thing that I would say, if you are going to go to a stylist, is to make sure that you moisturize your hair a lot during that week, because even though, like I said, I don't have a license, but I think the health of your hair and the moisture level of your hair is very important when you're going to use heat. You just need to start out with healthy hair. If you notice your hair is, you're struggling with you're keeping your hair at a certain level, when something's wrong with your hair, I would not suggest using heat on your natural hair. I would say get your hair to a point where you feel like it's healthy, and then you can dabble into using heat. Okay, but I definitely cannot say to you guys like, hey, heat is is okay or not. No, it's a personal choice. You have to make that decision, for yourself. Don't, look at somebody else, because it's hard to tell, through a camera on the health of someone's hair, to say, okay, that person get heat damage, so I'm gonna get heat damage. You don't know. It's hard to tell why that person got heat damage. What are they using in their hair, and so on while they're getting the heat. There's so many factors to heat. So yes, I've used heat. When I'm putting the flat iron in my hair, I have my flat iron about 320 degrees. So I don't try to get my hair bone straight. That's not my objective. My objective is to get my hair to where it's manageable. And I want to get some type of stretch. When my hair is wet, it just curl right back up to nothing. So, when I say nothing, I mean I still see that shrinkage. So I think the whole idea with heat training, right, is when your hair is like straight, right? Even when your hair is wet, it's like straight, like it look like you're permed, which is never my objective. When using heat, I want to maintain all my my natural, not necessarily curves, waves, or just I want my hair to, like pop back. And I do not have any heat damage in my hair. So can I say that I can tell somebody else because I haven't had any heat damage to use heat? No, I don't think so. So like I said, blow drying your hair with the heat away from your hair worked for me. I would say not necessarily getting a lot of flat irons consecutively. I try to stay away from that, apart from the last couple of months because of my broken toe, like I said. But over the years, I used to flat iron my hair a couple of times for the year. And if there's any like kind of events and stuff like that, but it's not like I'm flat ironing my hair every couple of weeks or anything. I do use a lot of blow dry, but it's not every single wash. Apart from the last 2 months, I have not been, my regular self. But I would say like one wash in the month, if you're planning on doing it, I would say use the tensor and blow dry method. The next wash I do 2 weeks, so I would not do it and do stretch. You can do stretch with roller sets, or you can stretch with bands. There's just so many different ways you can stretch your hair, and you pretty much have the same results as if you had blow dried your hair. And then the next one you could blow dry, so then you have a month between where you're using heat. 2 weeks to the next 2 weeks. So that would be my suggestion on using heat. Now, any of you guys out there, if you have anything to say or to add to what I just said, be my guest. Leave it down in the comment section. But in anything that you do with your hair, just make sure that you're striving to have healthy hair, and not you're using heat to basically have long hair. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.